Hey, what's up? It's Deanna, and today I'm going to show you an antique doll. And so I probably did a video showing this doll to you over the summer, but nobody really watches my channel. And so nonetheless, you probably never even seen it. So this is a German doll made by Hertel and Schwab, probably about 1910. And Hertel and Schwab was a German doll maker who made heads for other companies such as Strobel and Wilkin and Clay and Hahn and other makers, and his dolls were generally distributed through an American toy distributor by the name of George Borgfeldt. This particular doll I wanted to show you today because I wanted to show you her costume, and I really love antique clothing, and so nonetheless, this doll is all original. Was a souvenir doll of the time, and she depicts a little girl from Bern, Switzerland. And back in the 1800s and the early 20th century, when somebody took a tour of Europe, they would bring back a souvenir of their trip. And so, nonetheless, the doll makers actually shipped these dolls to toy stores and different companies, and the companies would dress them. So, if they were from France, the companies would dress them in French national folklore costumes. If they were in Italy, they would dress them in Italian folklore costumes and sell them to the souvenir trade. So nonetheless, this doll from Bern, Switzerland is quite beautiful. This German girl has feathered eyebrows. She has brown glass sleep eyes, an open mouth with teeth, and she does not have upper painted lashes. And there's a reason for this. So some of the German dolls were made instead of with painted eyelashes, they actually had real hair, mohair lashes. And I don't know if you can see that, but the reminiscence of those lashes are still there, but they disintegrated with age. And that happens a lot. So that's why you don't really see them. And her hair is actually human hair. So somebody actually sold their hair to the doll wig making trade. And so this is a real person's hair. And it's a little creepy to some of you out there, but I think it's quite unusual and amazing. And it doesn't really creep me out that much. Now, her costume from Bern, Switzerland consists of a Chantilly lace bonnet. And you can see it's really, really well made. She has a beaded bodice, and that's all hand beaded and hand sewn with little metal plates. And then it has chains hanging. And the Bern, Switzerland costume had little chains. She has a silk apron. And underneath the silk apron, wait till you see this, it has layers and layers and layers of skirts underneath it. So underneath that, we have this then. Here's another skirt. Underneath that skirt, we have another skirt. Underneath that, she has all her undergarments underneath. Little pantaloons. Her original socks and shoes. And her shoes were made out of leather with little buckles. So no expense was spared in the making of this doll. She's on a jointed composition body. And her hands and arms, her head and legs can be rotated in all different positions. And this is what I like about these jointed composition body dolls. You can actually give them different expressions and have them pose all different ways. Now, a lot of the cheaper dolls were made with a steady, stationary shoulder head that did not move on a kid leather body. But the more expensive dolls were made with this wood and composition jointed style body. And as you can see, she's just really, really a stunning, stunning doll. And I really love her. And it looks like actually she was never played with. So somebody brought her back from their trip to Bern, Switzerland, and actually never played with her and kept her in really pristine condition. Now, her skirt does have some melting and wear, which happens with old silk. But nonetheless, her costume is actually in really, really good shape. So I was happy to be able to share this doll with you. Let me show you her in profile. And so once again, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and subscribe.